I've spent over 20 hours placing blocks to finish the largest expansion of my shiny palace yet. Every shiny evolution here gets a custom home, and today it's Espeon's turn. So I built a magical library designed to stand at the very heart of the palace, and honestly, this might be my favorite build I've ever done. Now, as you can see, I have already started the process of getting things ready by clearing out some of the trees and stone and grass. But there's still a lot more to do because the library itself will be sitting up on top of that hill looking out towards the ocean, and down over this way I want to repeat what we did over on the other side. We are going to just repeat all of this here on that side. So there is a lot of work to do, guys. Thankfully, I've been a little proactive about this, and knowing that most of this build will require smooth quartz, I've been hard at work trading for quartz with my piglins and mining in the nether for even more over the past month, and I'm happy to say we are almost there with the over 20,000 blocks of quartz we need for this build. But quartz isn't the only material I will need. We're going to need a large amount of tuff for the bottom details of this build, plus a lot of dead brain coral for the courtyard floors. During the design process of the library, knowing that most of the palace uses smooth quartz, I wanted to add another block in that would make the build beautiful but slightly cheaper in materials. So I've mixed in some stripped pale logs and planks for the exterior, and some stripped crimson stem and planks for the interior of the library. But as this is a library, we also need bookshelves, and they are not cheap. Unless you have a full villager trading hall, which I definitely do not have. Thankfully, I soon figured out making the bookshelves was actually cheaper for me, as I could take free leather from JB's barbecue restaurant and use my sugarcane farm to craft paper. Between crafting and a little trading, I soon had the 21 stacks I needed. This may have been one of the biggest material lists I've ever had to gather for a build, but we got it done and fitted nicely into this netherite backpack. But the real question I'm sure you're all asking is, how many shinies did the shiny empress come across while gathering all of these materials? Guys, there's a shiny over there. Do you think we can find him? Should be right there. Let's go. Probably near a creeper. Hi, buddy. We got one of you already, but you, I think, are a little bit better than the last one we had. Sir, would you get out of my face, bat? Yes, let's go. There is a shiny over here. Come on, you. Okay, I got you. Thank you, thank you. Can't lose him. Yeah, oh, please tell me. I caught this guy. Oh my gosh, I did. I'm drowning. Is that a shiny unowned that I see? Oh, where is he? There he is. Hey buddy, get over here. You're shiny and I've never caught one of you. Oh my goodness, let's go. I hope we can catch you very easily. It's dark here. Maybe this will work. Man, I gotta put some quick balls on me. Yes, let's go. Oh, that's so cool. With these 3 shiny Pokemon found and still having a long ways to go with this build, maybe we'll find even more. Let's get building. I'm starting here with what I would like to call the infrastructure of the palace, the part that supports everything else, even if it isn't the star of the show. Technically, I could be building Espeon's library first, but if I did that, the library wouldn't feel as intentional. It would feel more like it's just being dropped in. This side of the palace exists to give the library context. By finishing this half first, I clearly define how much space the palace is actually going to take up, and more importantly, I can make sure that the library sits perfectly centered within it. I want Espeon's home to feel like the heart of the palace, not something tucked off to the side. As this section comes together, you can really start to see the visual language of the build as it takes shape. There's repeating arches, the symmetry of the walls, the way the towers frame the space, all of it is designed to quietly support whatever sits in the middle. You've already seen hints of the style we're committing to: the reflective pond, the tall towers, the clean white palette, even the thickness of the outer walls. But finishing this half of the palace is the moment where everything starts to come together. It's no longer just a collection of nice builds, it becomes a single structure. And honestly, this is where the scale of the project really hit me. Standing back and looking at the completed wall, I could finally see just how massive our shiny palace is and how much work still lies ahead, which makes finally building Espeon's library feel even more earned. Oh my goodness, guys. This has been insanity. Yes, completely insanity. Oh my goodness. This has taken me over 8 hours to place in. Not all in one day because I don't think my pinky could handle that. But we do have all of the infrastructure in. Look at that. So I still need to decorate up the water here. And we still need to do like a few brief tidies of this actual wall over here. I don't have it perfect. For example, it's floating, which you probably saw in the time lapse, I'm supposing. But yeah, it's full on floating and I don't even have like most of that down as far as I want it to be. I haven't decided how we're going to integrate this entrance yet. So we're gonna just leave that for now. First, we're gonna go see if the shiny is in a boat or if it's a new little shiny. And I don't see it in a boat, do you? I don't. Let's go. A little shiny to end off the infrastructure part. So cool. Let's go. Okay, of course we have no great Pokeball, so we're gonna try this one and hope for the best. That might have been a good sound. Yes, it was. Perfect. Let's just do a free cam. I don't think there's no... I'm probably safe to stand there. But if we do a free cam out here... Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. It actually feels so much more complete having both sides done. Minus the floating bit. But you know, you just stand over here and it looks gorgeous. So that is so cool. Oh my goodness. But before we get building the actual library, I need a little bit of a break. My pinky finger is very sore right now from shifting all the time. So I'm not sure you can tell on my mini map, but I had no torches when I was building this infrastructure. So I've made a bit of a mob farm underneath. Let's go light it up. Okay, I'm gonna put it left hand. We're gonna pretend that this is gonna be a safe thing to do and we're not gonna get blown up. Don't blow up! Oh my gosh, I knew he was gonna do that. Ah! No! We don't want holes under here, guys! No, the holes aren't supposed to be here. Oh my goodness gracious. Mob farm has been lit up and I even took a little bit of time and got this cliffside finished. So now we don't have at least floating on this side when you're looking. We actually have some cliffs and some texturing and the wall going down into the cliff. So I think it looked pretty good. I think a few more details, like maybe some leaf piles here and there, or even like some stairs and or slabs along this wall as well would probably be helpful. But I think for the base piece, that's looking pretty nice. But now I think we are finally ready to move on to the actual library that we are building for our shiny Espeon. Now, I want you guys to take a look at something. So if we stand here and look up above Umbreon's garden here, you can see that there's two towers that look almost the same as the towers on the walls. And while I think they're fine, I have been noticing a lot how plain that they're looking. And because they have the structure of the wall towers, it makes it feel like these are supposed to be some sort of protective wall. And that's just not working for me. You don't imagine that there will be a breach of the walls in a palace, and to build these up here in the center of the palace, you almost make it so that a breach in the walls becomes a reality. At least that's the way that I feel about it. So we gotta tear them down. Espeon is a beautiful psychic type Pokemon, and when I think of psychic Pokemon, I think of wizards and magic. And what better way to represent the magic and wizardry of shiny Espeon than to craft a giant library filled from top to bottom with books. I have been working on this build in creative for almost a month, and it's gone through so many different renditions and shifts. Starting off with the foundation of the library, I always knew that I wanted the stairs to go up from the ponds on both sides and meet in the middle to travel up to my final palace area. However, originally there was just going to be a massive garden down in this area and not a large building. But I am so glad I decided on the library. Onto the walls themselves, I knew using just smooth white quartz would make this build incredibly boring to look at, and knowing how many smooth quartz blocks I would need to use made me realize I needed another block to add in to make the details of the walls. And this is where the idea of adding the strip pale oak became a reality. And honestly, the elegance and richness feeling of the build weren't destroyed at all. I would argue it was probably elevated by being able to add so much detail in. But one of my favorite details of this library is the use of honey blocks between some of my window panes and the light blocks I used. It gives such a warm glow to these windows, making it feel like the library is lit by candlelight. I think I originally saw a build using these in one of B-Dub's or Scar's videos, and I am so happy I decided to use it here. It looks incredible. Onto the roof design. I originally had all amethyst blocks as the roof blocks since I have incorporated so much purple as accents within my palace build. However, with the immense size of this build, there was no way that just amethyst blocks looked any good. So, with some trial and error, I decided to mix in some other purple blocks like purple concrete, wool, and crying obsidian. The crying obsidian is pretty perfect too because it gives enough light level on the roof to make sure it's non-spawnable by mobs. A win-win situation in my head since the whole roof is made out of full blocks. And now, about 12 hours after placing the first block on this library, it is finished, and I am so incredibly happy with how it has all turned out. With the build finished, I got together with Casey and took him on a tour. I have spent over 20 hours placing blocks, so put that into your brain. And that's just placing blocks. That's not gathering resources.
Oh my goodness. What have you been building? The scale of this, when you're not flying over it, is actually insane.
Like,
oh my.
Uh-huh.
And you chose the best block to build everything out of. What the?
Uh-huh. I know. Best block ever. Smooth quartz. Let's go.
Yeah.
So welcome to Espeon's new home. This is the library. And I also expanded all the way over here.
Just a little bit of work.
Oh, just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Over 20,000 blocks of smooth quartz, not counting stairs, slabs, and other variants.
Callie, this is insane. There was a village here, right? This is...
Yeah, part of it's still up there. It's going to go away here. I had to take down like one house, and I think one other is covered under there, but... Come inside.
My... Look how tall it is.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What?
So I am missing a little bit of leaf litter because unfortunately with using the back port, you can't actually smelt leaves to make leaf litter. And I didn't realize that. So I have to go gather the rest.
There's a few things that don't work with the broom.
Yeah. So
right,
that's why I'm missing a couple here, but I just haven't gone out to do that. Obviously, all of these bookshelves were a pain in the butt to gather. But I got them.
Villagers or was this gathered manually?
It was mostly I made them, but I did steal. I did buy some from the villagers from JB, but I don't have cheap trades with them, so it was still 9 emeralds per thing. So it wasn't super great. But we got some cozy seating around here. This platform right here in the center. I want to put a statue on it of some sort or other. I just haven't decided how or what, but yeah, it will go up, and that's basically centered.
I've seen something that has triggered me.
Oh yeah, there's a trapdoor up there that has issues. Yeah, I noticed that when I came in here to AFK because I've been doing like replays and stuff,
cool.
and different clips and the like, and so I was just standing here and I'm like, oh, stupid blocks. So I'll have to go up and fix that. But this is the second layer, so definitely smaller on the bookshelves and stuff, but still lots of cozy seating that people can sit, and it kind of fills the space out.
This is very cool. This is very cool.
Yeah.
Have a present.
Oh, you have some on you.
I have some.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome.
That's okay.
One of the things I do want to add in here is I want to, you know how you can have the big polka dolls? They look
Yes.
super cute sitting and staring at the bookshelf. So I want to do that, but I just have to go and gather a bunch of them.
That's so clever.
Yeah.
That's actually so good.
Like, I'll have a pasture block that I'll release Espeon in, and then she can wander around here. And then, yeah, I'll have a few of those Poke Blocks just like sitting around looking at the bookshelves and just
That's so cool.
add a little bit more life into it. I have a full deck out here that you can come and wander around on. I might put some seating out here. I didn't design it with seating, but it could look really nice. And then if you go down to this next layer, this of course was already here, this section on top of Umbreon's garden, but I just expanded it by putting in these towers here, and I took down the towers that I did have on both sides and I made them a little bit more decorative and pretty to fit with the actual library build. So yeah, I think it looks.
It does fit so well.
Yeah,
it feels very seamless.
Yeah, and so yeah, like coming down and like looking at it from, can I land it? I can. Like down here by the battle arena, like you could just like see it like all together, and it just looks so cool.
Oh, look at that! That is majestic.
Yeah, like dead center in the middle of the palace. Like that was just so cool. Like I love it.
That is so good.
Definitely one of my favorite builds I've ever done. If you fly off to the side, like to the right-hand side tower, for the wall, you'll see up at the top, I hope it's working. There is I have crying obsidian in the top section of that wall there. So I actually have redstone. So during the day and like night and stuff, different blocks will get pushed down over top of different places, so it like some movement. I mean, I guess I could, here, let's go to sleep and see what happens. See if you can see it happen. Yeah, see?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of movement, and so that's on both sides. And so, yeah, as long as I've done the redstone right, it's on both sides, and it's just by a daylight sensor, right?
That's very cool. Oh, yeah, on both sides. Very cool. Movement is great.
So, yeah, still some gardening I need to do to, like, finish it all off down there, and a few details here and there, but, I love it. It is, yeah, definitely.
you should be proud. You should be proud. That's crazy.
It is by far,
so good.
My favorite build in this palace. Now, I will say, I have all of like this side in with like the flip of the palace to the other new gate section. It is floating at this point. I haven't decided if I want to do a cliffside out here, or if I want some elaborate staircase, or like how I want to do it. I haven't decided, so I've just left it floating because I was like, I don't know yet.
Floating builds are fine.
Exactly. I mean, I did do a cliffside over on the other side, so when you're looking at it from the ocean, at least it looks finished from there. But yeah.
Oh, Callie, this is absolutely nuts. The scale, like when you fly and you look over, it's like, oh, that's cool. Callie's been busy. But then walking around definitely is the way to see it.
Oh, 100%. Like this section here with the, this section that was just the flip part of the palace, this took me just under 8 hours to place all of the blocks. And then that other one was that makes that almost 12 hours to clear that space out and build that. And I didn't expect that when I went into it. I was like, I know it's going to take a long time because there's a lot of blocks, but 12 hours? Like, oh my gosh.
You should be so proud. This is incredible.
Ooh, guys, we got ourselves another shiny, and this is one I don't actually have, which always makes it exciting. Oh, buddy, where are you? Are you in a tree, or is this you? This is you. Let's go. A beautiful shiny Emolga. Oh yeah, I have different Pokemon in my inventory right now because I was helping Casey out with a battle test that he wanted to do. This is why we have it. So let me just see if we can't catch this shiny Emolga. And then I have a bunch of Pokédolls on me and I want to go up into our library and place them down. Let's go. Got ourselves a shiny Emolga. So very cool. So I have made a bunch of gigantic ones because I think they look better in the size of this build. But, okay, you're in my face. That was unintentional, guys. He can't go there. We need him back at least one. There we go. He's so cute. Look at him looking at the books. Oh, that's adorable. So if we have one right there and maybe we put one here. I obviously only have a limited supply of them. Minnie does have more, so we might go and see if we can't take some from Minnie as well. But for now, we're just going to use what I actually have. So maybe we'll put one here. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that gigantic Rowlet looking. Oh, that's so cool. So this one right here is a shiny shoulder, which I think looks super cute. Look at that guy. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. I wish I had some more shiny ones. And then we also have a gigantic Whalmer, which I think we could maybe even just like sit right here. Yeah, like not even looking at the books, but just like looking outwards, like he's, I don't know, talking with somebody. And then this gigantic Pumpkaboo could maybe sit right there looking at the books. No, you know what? We're gonna pull them forwards by one. That was not by one. That was by one and then over one. There we go. Look at the books right there. But now that we've got our little Pokédolls around, guys, it's time to release Espeon. There we go. Oh my goodness. Look at how good you look in this place. This is so cool, guys. This is so incredibly cool, and now she'll have Pokédolls to hang out with here in her library, and she will be here whenever we need some wisdom on any magic or wizardry that is happening around this place. This build has absolutely filled my need for a mega project, and oh my goodness, while it took forever, I am so happy with the final result. I absolutely love our new library in our beautiful shiny palace, just made especially for Espeon. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe for even more building content. I have a lot more plans for some really cool builds, so definitely make sure you stick around, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.